What is your opinion on people who don't have social media? I quit everything that's actually personally identifying a while ago due to going through some heavy personal things I didn't want to risk being made public. I haven't gone back. If I'm still just going through too much, or if I'm just not into it anymore, but I don't even think about it really. I do regret missing out on important things in the personal lives of people I care for, but don't necessarily keep in touch with regularly, because everyone assumes you've seen something on FB already. No one talks about it. These types of people are usually extremely polarizing personalities. On one side, you find the extremely introverted, dorky types that have strongly objected against it since launch day, NG a large following in the past, voluntarily deactivate their accounts, and or delete all their previous posts to attract as much media attention as they can to promote their new album, book, whatever. I see it as government and corporate surveillance tool, masquerading as social media. I sort of see it as my civic duty not to participate. I do have an Imgur and the Pinterest, but I don't go out of my way. Never did use Facebook or Twitter. I like to share images and art and things like that, I guess, but if I want to socialize or catch up with someone, I send them an email or a cell phone text or make an actual phone call or plans to meet. I don't have any socials except for Reddit, LinkedIn if that counts, and YouTube. When I gave up Insta, Facebook, Twitter, Snap, I became far less anxious, and my overall quality of life and mental health improved. I'd highly recommend it. On the flip side, lots of people have told me it's weird and seems like I'm hiding something. This especially comes from potential romantic sexual partners. Deleted my FB and Insta during the pandemic. BC shit was out of control. I also didn't believe Zuckface would actually delete my shit, but to his credit he did. Afterwards I deleted Reddit off my phone, but I still kept using it on my browser. Reddit is tough to quit but much less toxic. Anyway, the answer is delete your social media and see how much you don't miss it. It is the way. I got rid of my social media a couple of months ago, taking a break from college in a country 8,000 miles away. I left because it was just a really hard time for me these past few months, and can say now I'm happier than I've been in a long time. I have to say, the no socials other than Reddit of course LOL has contributed significantly to said happiness. That's me. Nobody needs to know my business. I have no Instagram, no Facebook, no YT, no TikTok. Basically boring. LOL, I'm busy actually. I do like Reddit. BC people are global and majority are either hysterical or intelligent. Have had a few questionable people, but most are good people. If they don't use social media, I don't feel bad for them or have hate towards them. Some people aren't into social media or even have a need to use it, though the consensus is that everyone needs to use it. Social media as it is starting to not be worth the hassle of it. Closest things I have to social media are Reddit. I made this account yesterday, and Discord, where I basically only talk on a few servers about a game I play. Nothing else. I watch YouTube, but I don't even have an account. I cut everything for about 5 years, then daughter got me to go on Tumblr, which was funny and weird, and I kept getting about this place. Here 2 weeks and it's okay. Didn't miss the BS or being goaded into fights. For me, it depends on the person. If someone told me that their sulfur monoxide didn't have social media, I'd go home but withhold judgment. LOL. I've known cool people who weren't on social media. A friend of mine deleted all his social media over 6 months ago to improve his mental health, and he said he is so much happier and is more productive. I have them. Used to use them back in the day, but don't use much besides Instagram nowadays. And that's only for Reels, that, and Reddit. Obviously, I'm going to be dating again for the first time in a long time. Mid-30s. I don't have any socials. Am I setting myself up for failure? Lines say only goes to ways. Point 1. Legit, grounded and genuinely amazing people. 2. Absolute weirdos. found one to be more prevalent. I only have Reddit and Pinterest after deleting all my other social media accounts, and I've never been happy. I highly recommend. I only have Reddit. Women usually ask for IG over phone numbers, so it doesn't help me. They might think I'm hiding something. Each to their own. I barely use any others now apart from Reddit. Some people take it all far too seriously. I don't have any, so I regard myself with this meme template. I'm in contact with everyone I want and have no desire to reconnect with anyone from my past. Booyah. Bring one of those people except for Reddit and a couple of political sites. I think they're smart, probably old school and old-fashioned, that live in the past and refuse to adapt to modern society. Honestly, I'm so glad I opened this. Feels so nice hearing all of these compliments. Foul. Good for them. Likely leading a much happier life than if they jumped on social media. Why do you have an opinion on them? They live outside the matrix. Leave them alone. Why do you need to be social through media? Just be social in real life. I envy them because I have to use those platforms because of my career. They're probably out there living their best life. Well, they're a spy. I don't know. I can't spy on them on social media to form an opinion. Are we counting Reddit? If so, they're a fine bunch of folks. Reddit is all I have. No FB. No Insta. It's very liberating. They don't exist as far as I can tell, so I don't have one. You just know they're into some really freaky shit.